Hello, friends. This is Ansi from Lifestyle Today News Delhi. As the election is nearing, the media is full of variety of news, whether it is the YouTube channels, the online media, the newspapers, the television channels. It is all full of variety of news items like the Supreme Court verdicts, the protests, the arrests, the statements made by the leaders, and all those is creating a lot of news. But the common complaint from the public is that the impact is not being made. The people are not getting influenced, and the kind of talk that used to have happened with one subject, that is not happening. So everybody is consumed their own form of content. So in that situation, one news that is at least creating some kind of impact that all people are looking at, a little bit of a tremor or some kind of shake or ripples has happened from the seismic zone of Himalayas, the Ladakh. Sonam Wangchuk's 21 days fast that has created some kind of inflicted a kind of pain in the whole of India, and people are looking at that in that instance when the Sonam Wangchuk went on a 21 days fast just with salt and water, and now he has completed the 21 days fast. He's recuperating, and now on April 7th he is again going on a Pashmina march towards the border from Leh to the Indo-China border. To the issue is the implementation of the sixth schedule and the climate fast, and so many issues they are having. For to highlight all those issues, they are going on April 7th. They are going on a Pashmina march, and this Pashmina march has attracted the attention of many people from around India. And Sonam Wangchuk, every day he gives updates about the happenings in the valley. And yesterday he had asked all those coming to show solidarity with the Ladakhi Pashmina march. He has requested them to reach on 5th or 6th and to stay in the guest house to go on 7th. So that kind of response is coming for that. And another solidarity message has come from the 46th Sankaracharya of Jyotirmat, Uttarmaya Math or Northern Monastery. His message, the video message, was shared by Sonam Wangchuk. The message was in Hindi. I'll try to translate it as much as I've understood into English. The Sankaracharya says, the protest in Ladakh is about Bharatiyata and about protecting one's own culture. Films are made about Sonam Wangchuk and they become popular. Now he is on a fast unto death and no one cares. From this, it can be inferred that people in our country take everything in the form of entertainment. When the matter is about truth and good, no one is interested. After 21 days of fast unto death, he is preparing himself for the next fast unto death. The protest is still ongoing, and many of our mothers and daughters in Ladakh are still fasting in support of him. But our rulers are adamant to hand over the place to the corporates. A new culture will rule over Ladakh, and the culture of Ladakh won't be given any respect. Not just Ladakh, but the whole of India must stand against this dogma. Being the Shankaracharya of the North, I'm extremely in love with the culture of the North and respect the culture of Ladakh. And I want to stand with the people of Ladakh. And so I would like to tell the people of Ladakh that I support you. I request the government of India that you have snatched the democratic form of Ladakh. Please let the democratic form remain in Ladakh, just as there is possibility of assembly to be formed in Kashmir. The civilization and the people of Ladakh have their own culture, civilization, and lifestyle. Do not interfere with them. We would like to keep them with us in their own traditional form. Hope the central government, the people responsible will understand the situation and won't leave him alone and let such a noble man to die bit by bit. When the Shankaracharya says of dying bit by bit, um, some instances have happened before. Like in 2011, Nagmananda Saraswati had died in a hunger strike. He was protesting against the mining mafia. In 2018, Gurudas Agrawal died in a hunger strike. He was protesting against for protecting the Ganga, to save and to clean Ganga. So such things have happened. That is why, when Sonam Wangchuk will go on a fast, that is for real. They are very serious about it. So we have to think about it. And Sonam Wangchuk had said that we are self-inflicting pain on ourselves so that the message goes to the authorities and they take action. So that self-inflicting pain on oneself has created some ripples in the country. And as the Shankaracharya says, it is the entertainment value that we are looking for in everything. There's a profusion of news, and a human being can consume around 2 to 3 hours of content every day. And that depends on our choice what we consume every day, our political ideas, the entertainment we want to choose, everything that depends on our own. Before, in a family, they chose one political ideology and they voted for that. But nowadays things are changing. Even in a family, the children, the parents, the grandparents, they all think differently depending on their peer groups and the kind of lifestyle they are having and the kind of content they consume. So we are not on the same page even in our homes. During the Nirbhaya struggle, during the 2G scam, the 3G, the Colgate scam, or the Mandal Commission, the whole of India thought together and they protested, and the decisions were taken. And when the um, prices of the commodities goes up, even when during the time of Manmohan Singh was the prime minister, his wife came out to the road to protest against, because the home budget will be domestic budget will be affected when the gas price goes up. But nowadays we don't understand, we don't recognize when the prices go up, the petrol price goes up, the gas price goes up. We don't understand because we are not depending on a shoestring budget, the cash that we had a specific amount of money to run the house. The cash, we had a limited source, but now we have the credit cards, the loans. So we are not in full control, or we don't understand our financial situation, what we are in right now and how. So we are on a short term goals. We are not thinking about the future. Will That when the farmers protest, we think that it's their problem. We do not understand how those things, how the climate change and all those things are going to affect us also in the future, us and also our kids. So that we are all not on one page, whether it is the children, the parents, all the whole of India are thinking together. So what can be done in such a situation? So that would when I thought that if the whole of India went on a fast for one day. See, when somebody fasted, when the Wangchuk method, when he fasted, we were hurt. So if we fast, then only we'll understand the situation. Actually, in India, there is 50% of poverty is there, who still depend on government ration. We have they 5 kg of rice is heaven for them. So that means we have poverty in our country, and everything is not so happy. So much of development is there to be happen, but we are contented in ourselves, and we are not able to connect with the problem, and we are not in a position to take a democratic decision. We have a bit big decision to make. We have to exercise our right, and which will be a decision for the future, for our own future, for the future of the country, for our future generation. We have to exercise our rights. For that, we have, I feel that we all must go on a fast. The whole of India should go on a 1 day fast that can begin like today evening. If you begin 24 hours till next day evening for 24 hours, go on a fast on just salt and water, and that will give us a time. You are not worrying about your food, and you are, that will be a time for self introspection, reflection, meditation, to think, to understand, to relate with the hunger and the people around us, to find out what kind of situations others are going, and we will be able to take a decision on the big decision that we have to exercise. So I know that will be a form, I think that will be the one way that the whole of India can come on one page, uh, before the whole of India goes to the election, and we have all to exercise our right, and we get prepared for that moment. So thank you friends for listening, and hope you give your comments below, and do share this podcast with others. Thank you.